aggressor, urged on by the mighty Mars, god of war, leads a path of death and destruction, ever widening, ever growing more furious.
On! 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 Destroy everything in your sight! Kill! Kill faster! 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 Destroy with more intensity! Faster! That slow, blundering fool I chose as my aggressor. Bah! I'll create an image of myself on Earth to show him how to do his job. Hear me! I take the strength of Hercules, the speed of Mercury, the wisdom of Zeus, and the powers of all the other gods, and combine them into my image, who shall appear on Earth in an explosion.
Thunder and lightning splits the heavens around the Earth as Mars creates his masterpiece. Mars is all set to place his image on Earth, but little does he realize that the Earth has turned on its axis, and he is directly above the United States. At the Dayton munitions plant, Mars' call for an explosion is answered. The entire plant is scattered to the winds. A sudden, brilliant flare appears in the debris, and from it appears the supposed image of Mars. But what's this? It's Man of War. You forgot one thing, my fine-feathered Mars. You created me in a peace-loving nation, not an aggressive one. And I'll fight your puppets with all the might and power you have given me. And your own deadly, blazing sword is in the hand of someone more powerful than yourself and against your aggressive helpers. This place was wrecked by sabotage, and I'm going to find out who did it. There must be a clue somewhere around here. A short time later, Man of War finds the evidence of sabotage. Well, a famous pencil that didn't go off. With the evidence in his hand, Man of War cuts his way to the street, where a gathering crowd gapes in amazement at this strange figure. But in a car a short distance away.
Fritz, that guy in the fancy outfit, he has one of the nitro pencils.
What? If he gets into the right hands, it will mean death for us all for failing to do our work right. Step on it and drive past him.
Looks like I've run into a job the first day, finding out where this came from. With motor roaring, the powerful car races down upon Man of War. The back door of the speeding car is swung open, striking Man of War with a resounding thud.
Open her up, Hans. I nabbed the pencil.
That was a foolish way of giving yourself away, rats. Thanks, dopes. So, Mars, you've given me the speed of Mercury, eh? A few moments later, Man of War leaps onto the top of the saboteur's car. It might be wise to listen for a while before I strike.
The leader will be furious when he hears this pencil did not go off. Yes, others may not have worked also.
Well, so there's more to this outfit than these four. Man of War rides with the saboteur's car until it slows down and turns into an old garage. Then a mighty swing, and Man of War streaks to the garage roof. Now for a little fun. Man of War's sword silently pierces the ceiling of the room the saboteurs are entering.
Chief, something's gone wrong.
A few seconds later, he drops through a large hole cut in the ceiling.
The nitro pencil, it didn't go off. What? The stupid fools. They want their work done perfectly. Why don't they send us material to work with instead of perfect evidence to convict us? Ah! Schlem, get everything ready. We have one more job to finish in this section, then we're clearing out fast. We've no time to lose, so hurry. The rest of you start packing.
Greetings from Uncle Sam.
Chief!
As the men see Man of War.
It's him again.
Right, and I've learned an awful lot about you guys. Things you wouldn't even want your own mothers to know. Ha ha!
Well, isn't that too bad for you?
But little do the men know that Man of War can disappear at will in the slightest explosion, and he does as guns bark out.
Hey, he ain't there no more.
After searching high and low for Man of War.
Maybe we was seeing things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we were. Let's get going and get things over with.
That night, the band of saboteurs crashed the front gate of the Streak Aircraft Factory.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Blowing up this place, so say your prayers.
The explosion of the powder in the bullet instantly brings forth Man of War and averts death for the watchman.
Yo! Let me out of here!
Seeing Man of War, the men scatter in all directions. You boys don't want to go any place.
Help!
There's two, now for the third. Ah, there's another. Here's your payoff, bud. While Man of War puts the finishing touches to the fourth and last of the saboteurs, their leader roars off. Look after these guys, Pop. I've got another job to take care of. Wow, look at him go! A few minutes later. Mind if I join you? It's a funny thing, but most men meet their fate through their own deeds. Take this pencil, for instance. Don't squeeze it so hard, don't! A deafening explosion ends the leader of the saboteurs, and Man of War is changed into the elements from which he came, to return again when need calls him. Americans all, join with Man of War in his fight against the aggressors. Watch for him in a future episode of the Public Domain Comic Book Network.
Come back next time and every time, gang, for more of your favorite comic book heroes in their most thrilling adventures. This is the Public Domain Comic Book Network.
Wow.